Today, we see the market rejecting any attempt to recover or to reverse upwards. What we see here can be classified as a bull trap on SPY, while the QQQ and many other tech stocks came nowhere near reversing. They failed miserably to reverse. So what to expect next, and what are the main turning points to watch out for? Well, let's take a look. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, professional trader, and I'm here to share my take on the market from a technical perspective. On this channel, there are no hunches or opinions, just facts, technique, statistics, and of course, strategies. And if you don't want to miss out any more opportunities in the market and want to boost your performance, then join the 5% project. There, we will offer you premium analysis and strategies. Join our community of dozens of consistently profitable traders who have already boosted their performance. Check out our website right now and try our service for free. Link in the video's description. Now, as we can see here, SPY is making a very ugly bearish candlestick pattern. It is totally engulfing yesterday's bullish reaction, alright? We are losing the 21 EMA on the daily chart, the exponential moving average on the daily chart. We are losing yesterday's low. We are engulfing the previous bullish candlestick pattern, which did close above the 21 EMA over here, by the way, making this an insane bull trap. Now, by making this pattern over here, this pattern has a name, alright? It is a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. As we can see here on the patternsite.com, from a statistical point of view, a bearish engulfing is a bearish reversal pattern 79% of the time. It is a quite reliable one because the best percentage meeting the price target is of 76% when it is a bear market and when we see a downwards breakout. So it is a quite reliable one, and of course the above numbers are based on hundreds of perfect trades. So it is not a very good reaction on SPY over here. We are making a very ugly bearish candlestick pattern suggesting more bearish continuation. Now, if you ask me, this pattern alone, as long as we don't trigger this bearish engulfing, okay. But the most important key point to me is the $537.45, because this key point is the previous support level, and this key point over here is at the same time a bearish pivot point, because SPY, by losing this 537, we're gonna trigger another lower high, lower low, making this a crystal clear bear trend, triggering a very strong bearish continuation pattern and at the same time a very strong bearish reversal candlestick pattern, suggesting more pullback on the weekly chart, because on the weekly chart we have yet to retest the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average over here. So we have more downside left, especially if we trigger this bearish pivot point. The QQQ, just like most of the other tech stocks, it is collapsing today, and it did fail miserably to reverse because we couldn't break the 21 EMA on the daily chart over here. In fact, we found a resistance level around the 21 EMA and just around the previous top level at 474. So by making this reaction under this resistance level, QQQ is telling us that, guys, we are not over yet. We are done with this rally over here, which seems to be just another dead cat bounce, and right now we are gonna continue to drop. The pivot point over here is 455, this support level down here. By losing the 455, we're gonna trigger another bearish pivot point, just like the QQQ has been doing over here. And in this scenario, we could easily seek our next support level, $443. That's our next major support level on QQQ. So far, we don't see any meaningful bullish reaction suggesting a possible bottom signal on the indices or in any any other stock among the Magnificent 7 stocks. We see Microsoft collapsing, the 403 is our next support level, Apple collapsing below the double resistance level over here, suggesting another possible bearish pivot point over here around $214. So this is a very important support level. If Apple loses it, well, the 207 is going to be our next technical support level. Nvidia is making a very ugly bearish reaction. It is another bearish engulfing candlestick pattern below this key point, which did act as a support level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and right now it is acting as a resistance level 1, 2, 3 times right now today. So this double resistance level made by the 118 and made by the 21 EMA on the daily chart is our major resistance level. Only if Nvidia breaks and closes above this key point, we are gonna turn bullish again. But right now, there is not a single bullish reaction. There is not a single bottom signal suggesting a possible bullish recovery or a bullish reversal at the moment. In theory, by losing the 106 over here, Nvidia is gonna seek its next gap, because we did close this gap over here, alright, around 106. Our next gap is around $96.02, which is very close to the $97.40, which is our previous resistance level over here seen on the weekly chart. What's more, on the daily chart, we are on the verge of losing the 106, which is at the same time a very interesting support level, because it is precisely where the 21 EMA on the weekly chart is right now. Alright, so by losing this support area, well, probably we're gonna seek the $97, $96 again. Now, Tesla is making a very problematic reaction as well. Just like Nvidia, we are making a top signal below a double resistance level, $233 and the 21 EMA on the daily chart. Together, they make a very strong double resistance level, suggesting that Tesla is about to retest our next technical support level around the 206. By losing the 206, guys, if Tesla loses the 206, our next technical support level is at 167. So we would have a lot to drop if we lose this double support level, which is at the same time a previous top level over here, a previous gap resistance over here, and the 206 is just around the 21 EMA on the weekly chart as well. So this is a double support level for Tesla. So we see a double resistance level and a double support level. It all depends on to which direction Tesla is gonna break first. By losing our support area, we're gonna collapse to even lower levels. By breaking our main resistance area, we are gonna reverse this bearish sentiment, and we could easily seek higher levels. Either way, our main resistance level is around the 265, the previous top level from December last year, which did act as a resistance level again this year on July last month. All right, so let's be extremely skeptical right now and extra careful as well, because right now this is a very delicate moment for Tesla. And of course, when we take a look at Palantir, for instance, Palantir faces a similar chart structure, a possible bearish pivot point over here, suggesting more downwards momentum on the weekly chart. We could retest the 21 EMA over here, no problems, but we gotta trigger this bearish pivot point first. It is interesting to see this bearish pivot point just below the 21 EMA, just below the 27.50, the previous top level over here, as we can see on the weekly chart, making a false breakout on the weekly chart. So see Tesla, Nvidia, Palantir, many other stocks like the QQQ, for instance, the QQQ ETF is also facing a double resistance level over here. So we see stocks and indices speaking the same language. We are all on the same page over here. They are facing very strong resistance levels, and if they trigger their bearish chart structures, we could easily see more downside left. AMD is already very bearish. We saw a double resistance level at 153 along with the 21 EMA on the daily chart. Right now we are around a major support level at 130 over here, which was a previous top level on June last year. By losing this key point, AMD will probably collapse to much lower levels. Our next technical support level on the daily chart is around $116, while on the weekly chart, our next support level is at $91. If you ask me, the 116 is a more realistic target to work with, but let's take a look. Let's pay attention on how AMD and the other stocks are going to react around their major critical support levels. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this channel every single day. And this is a very good reason for you to subscribe to this channel, because if you're still watching this video and you're not a subscriber, well, you probably liked the content, so come on, subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this. Click the like button to support me as well. Join the 5% project, link in the video's description. Thank you very much for your audience. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.